The Scottish breed group is made up of 4 breeds: the Scottish Fold, Longhair and Shorthair, and the Scottish Straight, Longhair and Shorthair. These can all be born in the same litter as one another and are identical, except that the ears of the Scottish Straight are normal, upright ears, and the Scottish Fold ears are folded forward and down. Both Scottish Folds and Scottish Straights have the same structural features and personalities. The unique folded ears and large expressive eyes of the Scottish Fold give it a look reminiscent of an owl. The small, tightly folded ears fit closely to the skull, resulting in a cap-like appearance. Big, round shoe-button eyes open up the face and the rounded head, giving a super sweet expression. A sturdy body is covered with padding, resulting in a solid feel to this medium-sized cat. The folded ear is a spontaneous mutation and comes from an incomplete dominant gene that results in approximately 50% of the litter having the folded ears and 50% being straight, normal-eared. Scottish Straights are serious plush intellectuals who do not tolerate familiarity, but who know how to create an atmosphere of comfort and peace in any place, wherever they are. As true Scots, they prefer not to show their own emotions to just anyone, choosing for this sacrament only a trusted person. However, even in this situation, the Scottish Straight manages to remain one of the most charming and sinking into the soul of feline breeds, yielding in popularity only to their closest relatives, the Fold Scottish. Highlights: Scottish Straights do not require increased attention to their own person and do not perceive the owner's absence as a catastrophe of a universal scale. Representatives of this breed do not share spheres of influence with other pets and are loyal to dogs. They easily learn the norms of cat etiquette, torn wallpaper on the walls and stripped upholstery of the sofa. This is not about the Scots. Many individuals are rather passive. They love to immerse themselves in themselves and contemplate the surrounding reality in their thoughts, being carried away somewhere far away. Stress-resistant and relatively quickly get used to the new environment. Scottish Straight cats are characterized by a fear of heights, so these pets almost never climb above the table. Smart and independent. They always achieve their goal. Scottish Straights are incredibly photogenic. Any photo in which fluffy cute guys have managed to light up automatically turns into a sample of me target. The favorite toy of the Scottish Straight cat is the feather teaser. She can drive such a treasure around the apartment for hours. Scots need caress and tactile contact, but they absolutely cannot stand being picked up. History of the Scottish Straight cat breed. Scottish Straight, these are the same Scottish Folds, but with a modified position of the auricle. Ears of Straights do not have a characteristic crease and are set straight, and this, in fact, is the only external sign that distinguishes them from their lop-eared counterparts. Scottish cats are considered one of the youngest feline breeds. The first cat with an unusual, flattened ear appeared on a Scottish farm in the early 60s. Surprisingly, the ancestor of modern Folds and Straights did not have a pedigree and just chased mice through the barns of local peasants. The first official breeder of Scottish was an ordinary villager, William Ross, who took up a kitten from the aforementioned Fold mousetrap. And a few years later, professional breeders joined the process. At the same time, the specialists witnessed an interesting phenomenon in the litters brought by even the most purebred Scottish dogs. No, yes, and babies with erect ears appeared. Of course, no one was going to separate such individuals into a separate breed. And the kilometer-long queues for straight-eared kittens did not line up because against a back-kilograms round of cute folds they frankly lost. But then nature itself intervened. Very soon, Scottish breeders noticed that attempts to fix and increase the lop-earedness of animals negatively affected their health. The mutating gene responsible for the flattening of the fold's auricle began to inhibit the function of the bone apparatus in cats. As a result, the Scots began to suffer from thickening of the bones and osteochondrodysplasia. To keep the breed afloat, breeders rushed to look for fresh blood that would help the Scottish people survive and reduce the number of their genetic defects. Through trial, error and outcrossing, it was revealed that the healthiest and most beautiful offspring can be obtained from crossing a fold cat and a straight male of the same breed. It was thanks to this discovery that breeders and feline associations finally turned their attention to the straight-eared Scots. Well, in 2004, the Scottish Straight subspecies received official recognition by the World Cat Federation and the status of an independent breed, which sharply increased the attractiveness of straight cats in the eyes of potential buyers. Scottish Straight cat. Breed description. Scottish Straight cats have a number of features that make them easy to distinguish from other cat breeds. For example, their body is rather large and massive, has a rounded shape, although the cat itself looks small and compact. At the same time, the shoulders, pelvis and legs of Scottish Straights are very well developed, often even muscular. Scottish Straight legs are rounded, have a plush appearance. They are also well developed. The cat stands firmly on its feet. The legs are of medium length and, despite their massiveness, look graceful and slender. The head of Scottish Straights has a rounded, clearly distinguishable shape. The cat even has a slightly cartoonish appearance due to this head shape. The neck of the Scottish Straits is short but strong. The paw pads are slightly more rounded than other cat breeds. Male Scottish Straits are more chubby than females. The tail of Scottish Straits can be of different lengths, but it is usually shorter than that of other cat breeds. The tails are strictly proportional, and a massive cat will never have a thin tail, and vice versa. The tail tapers slightly towards the end and has a characteristic rounding at the tip. The nose of the Scottish Straits is neat and not long, but not flattened, although wide. The nose has a slightly oval shape and a well-visible